So when I'm not on the road with Golfing World, I tend to come and play all of my golf here at my home club of Bearwood Lakes in Berkshire. Now, since my lessons with Mitchell Spearman, there's been a vast improvement across my game, but I'm still leaving quite a lot of shots out there, especially in my short game. So today, Simon Holmes is going to help me to knock a few shots off my scores. Okay, so Simon, as I said to you, I'm still leaving a lot of shots out there, and mainly it's around the green. And a shot like this, I've got to carry a lot of the green here. Normally I'd go for a wedge, but it's just such a dangerous shot. Please help me.
Okay, well I think, you know, again, I would sort of say apply that same rule of if you can keep the ball on the ground, you're going to have a much better judgment of that running and getting distance than up in the air. Just not enough practice.
Yeah.
For that. So I wouldn't necessarily, just because you're close to the green, leap for your wedge. Okay. And on a shot like this, although I've got a lot of green to navigate and different tiers, I still want to try to keep the ball on the ground. Okay, right. So I want to keep it down on the ground. You know, 8 and 7 is going to give me a good bit of sort of forward momentum. My 9s and my wedges, I'd have to hit them pretty hard to get them up that last slope. Okay. What I'm trying to do in my address position is to recreate the same position that I want to be in when I'm at impact. Okay, so this is very much on this hip, and I turn back, I turn through, and I finish. I'm in exactly the same position, so there's no arms coming up into you, there's no wrists working through. Set my hands ahead, weight on the left. Once it's there, it stays there. And then it's just a case of sort of turning here, impact, and turning through.
Sure.
Okay.
Coming in. That's nice. There. And like you say, the ball stays very low.
Very, very low to the ground.
Yeah.
Right, very low to the ground. And again, I can run it all the way up there.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn. 8 iron.
8 iron it is. So
key points. So really make sure you get that sort of left leg. Yeah.
Left leg.
And you're going to stay there.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold it there. All right. So if you have a look, just have a look where your face is aimed there. Come from behind here. You know, pick a target that sort of brings the flag in. So like maybe a piece of grass here or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Then aim the face to there.
What about there?
Yep, and then get yourself set.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. This is your shot. So weight up on the left, nice and still. Chest and arms together.
Quite not bad.
Ooh, baby.
Quite nice.
I like that.
I like that.
Huh?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Once you sort of got the technique going, your job is really to sort of be able to change clubs, because you want to be able to have the experience of all of your different clubs, so that when you get into that sort of one-shot situation, you pick the best one for you. So I'm going to give you, that was the 8, I'm going to give you the 6.
Please. And so I guess there's a lot more variety of shots that you can play around the green than probably most people realise, I'd say. You can take any club and just kind of push it on.
Oh yeah, I think that when you see the tour players out there, or the tour ladies, and they've got 2 or 3 clubs and they're just going through the right one, is that you're trying to pick a sort of a landing point. So you want to land your ball on a flat bit and then let it run, or have a certain reaction to difficult pins.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the technique should be kind of, you know, and for you, much more tidy.
Yeah.
And then the whole sort of skill is being able to pick the one club and the one shot that solves that particular problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to come from behind because you're going to be so incredibly disciplined about aiming. So pick a point of grass there that sort of brings the flag closer to you, just a bit on the right.
Yep. So club face here.
Club face there. And now this one, really, this is going to be hot, so you're just going to pitch it here and then do all the work on the ground.
Okay, here we go.
So chest back and chest through.
There it is. Stop.
It's a good shot. So you can see there, the 6 is maybe a bit too hot, so maybe it's the 7, which is the perfect number.
Yeah, this feels so much easier than the shots that I've been trying to play around the green before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
no,
I would say the sort of the summary is have a much clearer picture in your head of what you're trying to do in the technique, and then use your different clubs to sort of get the ball on the ground and running back to the hole.
Great.
Okay. So a bit of work here where you're not stressed about all of these shots around the green frees up your second shots because you're not like, oh mate, if I miss the green, I'm going to be dead. You know, so these levels of security work all the way through your game.
Fantastic.
Okay?
Good stuff.
All
Thank
right.
you, Simon.